Okay folks, today I'm going to show you this amazing original 1965 Chevelle and El Camino AM/FM radio. This radio was made specifically for the 65 Chevelle and El Camino. It's the only thing it fits, and it was a very, very rare option when new and is super hard to find today. This radio was standard equipment on the Z16 model Chevelle and was optional on all other models. Very few were ordered just because it was a very expensive option, and FM was not really around at the time except for in big cities. So anyway, this radio's never been restored or anything. It's just a really nice original. No major rust or modifications or anything like that. Just a real nice original radio. The original inner and outer knobs are included. The passenger side knob is actually a rear speaker fader. Someone cut the wires, but totally could be repaired. All the push buttons, dials, all that stuff work just as they should, and the radio plays great. I'm going to show you that it works well today. Before we get started, I do want to tell you that my AM reception where I live is pretty weak from about the center of the dial on down. That's not the fault of the radio, but just the location that I live in. Every radio I test is like that. Anyway, without further ado, let's test it. Here we go on AM. We have it hooked up to a 12-volt power supply, the correct 8-ohm speaker, and an antenna, just to let you know how we're testing it here. So we'll probably hear a couple. See, there's a weak station down here, but as I said, the reception down this low on the dial. There's another one, but also not very clear. There's another one. It's actually better than most. Okay, there we go. Now we're into the real reception.
The thing is, I do notice that I would say Gen X and the Boomer
I've ever listened to. And I find that hard to believe, George.
Site-wide, plus free shipping. Hurry, sale ends.
Anyway, awesome AM. Now we'll switch over to FM here. You can see the dial fully flips. There's no static when you adjust the volume. We'll start all the way at the end.
Rockies RFC.
Check in with traffic from the Monterey Credit Union Traffic Center for a safer commute.
It's a 20-minute plus delay for... One of the things I taught those kids was I would dangle the keys.
Just awesome.
102.5 KDON, the Central Coast #1.
Let me show you that the bass works. So I think this way is bass. You can probably hear bass there. And then we'll go back to voice. So there you go. Anyway, I'll put it back in between somewhere. Anyway, really good reception. Really good sound.
With K-Wave's cash grab.
And you have a third.
KZ listeners, believe it, I love you.
Okay, anyway, I'm going to show you all the push buttons work here. I have them set above each individual push button at the moment. And then finally I'll show you how to set a push button. So we'll just find a station we like. So let's say we like this station. We just pull out on the push button, push it all the way back in, and no matter where we go on the dial, we just hit it and we're back where we were at. Anyway, just a really beautiful radio. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better. You'll see more in the pictures, but I want to just show you the chrome. There's light flaws, a couple light pits on it, but really nice overall. Let's see if I can do this without disconnecting the radio here. Oh, yeah, there I go. Anyway, just really nice. I'm going to turn the radio off here so I can show you the bottom. That way I don't arc out everything. Well, I got the power disconnected here, so now I can show you. Anyway, the radio is also multiplex compatible. I'm going to try to list a multiplex adapter at the same time as this radio, so you have a chance to bid on that if you need one. But if you pull this plug out, then the multiplex adapter cable just plugs into it, and it'll turn this radio into a 4-channel stereo radio. So anyway, just an awesome factory AM FM radio. If you've been looking for one, guys, don't miss this one. These very rarely come up for sale, and when they do, usually they were in poor condition and resurrected from the dead. Not that that's a bad thing, but finding a untouched original like this is really difficult and kind of the way you want to find them. Don't miss it.